All right, so here we go. It's been some time now that I've published an update on wismglide.org. The last one was on July 25. So yeah, quite some time now. Reason being that August was off for me. I was on holiday, and after that, September was pretty busy work-wise and life-wise. And after that, I was late publishing all of the flights tasks that happened during August, September, and now I'm since a few weeks now I've been finding more time to get back onto working on wismglide.org new features. So here I am today. I'm gonna show you the new features that are available. They are all mostly based on filtering and these two icons here, filters and the data grid. Now, I've changed the way we load the task, we fetch the task. Previously, tasks were being fetched each time you were zooming or moving the map. It was generating a call to the database online and getting the task. So this was not the best, I think, and it was generating some pressure on the server. So I changed that so that now it fetches all of the tasks that are available. We'll see how filters are applied though. And all the filtering of the task being displayed on the map is done on the client side. So on your side, once you have all the tasks, it's pretty fast. It's quicker this way when you move and zoom in and out. It's quicker because it doesn't require a new fetch to the database. So it's quicker on this way of seeing things. Now, however, we're above 600 tasks, and it keeps growing. So if we always by default fetch all the tasks, it's gonna take again some time to load. And you can see now that there is a little icon that is displayed. Now I'm only getting 300 tasks, so it doesn't stay long. But you'll see if I bring more tasks, it's going to take a little longer. So I can show you that now. Like I said, the filter tab is new. That's where you can now search and filter for tasks. Right now, these are the ones that are available. So the maximum number of tasks, of course, it's always the more recent to the oldest. So if I fetch the 300 tasks, right here is the 300 most recent ones. You have the last update. I will go over each of them: Soaring Type and Task Duration. So let's close them up and see how, if I want to, by default, when you access this page and you hit enter or you do a refresh on the page, you'll see the number of tasks now is displayed at the bottom left. You'll see 300 and filters applied, because that's the default setting right now. It always only brings 300, the last 300 tasks. If I were to set max here, there's a slider, you can play with it. You can enter the number you want, or you can click max and then you click apply. Every filter is like that. Once you play with the filter, you click apply so that it fetches the task. You'll see it's going to take a bit longer to fetch, and there you go. So now it says 613 and there's no filters applied at all. So there's no text, besides the number. That's to indicate that it has a maximum number of tasks. All the database is displayed here. Okay, so you can play with that. You can reset to default. You can only bring like the 100 tasks if you want. It's gonna be faster. Always the most recent ones. Like I said, max or reset, and then you click apply. And again, 300. So that's for the maximum number of tasks that are fetched. Now you have last update. Let's do something. We're gonna do maximum all the time. For the time being, I do apply. You can see 613. I don't have to hit apply each time. I can set a bunch of filters and then click apply. Now let's see last update. On the last update, you have 2 dates, and depending on the choice here on the drop down, these are going to be available or not. If you choose custom dates, then yes, you have the option to choose exactly the date you want, and it's from the oldest available to the more recent available. So I could pick anything in terms of date. I can pick the date here to, I don't know, anything like this, and then click apply, and it's going to bring like 251 tasks that were created or updated. It's, yeah, I said the more recent ones. When we bring the task or the last update, it's the last update. So a task may have been created like 2 years ago. If it has been updated in the last month, it's gonna appear also as a more recent, because it's been updated more recently. There's always an indication of why it has been updated when you click on it. Or you can select the last 2 weeks, or last month, last 3 months, last 6 months, and click apply. Again, it's got 191 tasks in the last 6 months. It's going to adjust the dates by itself based on today's date. Okay, or last year. So any date will always bring everything. Or of course, if I click reset, it automatically resets to any date, and it resets the date pickers too. Okay. Next one, Soaring Type. So Soaring Type, you have the 4 available Soaring types here, and what kind of operation you want to have on these 4 Soaring types. So by default, to get all of the tasks, then it's all selected and any selected. It's kind of an or. It can have anything. If I click apply, it brings like the 613. It can be anything, right? If, for example, I want to select only the ones that have ridge and terminals, but not the others. So I would say only selected, because all selected would mean that it could be ridge terminal, it could have waves and dynamics selected, but at least it will fetch all the tasks that have at least ridge and terminals, and maybe others. If I only want ridge and terminals, then I select only selected, click apply, and there's 217 tasks that have ridge and terminals, but not waves, not dynamic. Okay, there's various filters. You could exclude selected. So bring me any tasks that have either waves, dynamic, but no ridge, no terminal. Let's see. There's only 3 that apply. Okay, here's only 3 that don't have any ridge terminal. They only have like waves and dynamic. I can do reset. Again, it's going to bring back the default settings, and it's all of the tasks. So that's the Soaring Type. You can play with that. And the task duration. Task duration, you can have, again, you have 2 fields, minimum, maximum. You don't have to enter both. And you have the checkbox here, include task with no duration. Unfortunately, some of the tasks in the database don't have any duration. Let's see, to show you that, I can put something like ridiculously large, like from 500 minutes to 500 minutes, apply. Of course, there's 19 tasks. I could say 9999 to 9999, apply. Okay, 19 tasks. Why? Let's see. This is the new grid. I was going to go into it after that, but I want to see it right now. Duration is, I have 19 tasks that have no duration. It was right at the first time. So I'll come back with the grid, but that's the quick way to see all of the tasks that are currently fetched on the map, because sometimes you can't really see them. We'll go back to that. If I can play with that. I can say from 10 minutes to 90 minutes, or let's say 30 minutes to 90 minutes, apply. And there's only 305 tasks that are between 30 and 90 minutes. I can remove, it could be from 0 to 90 minutes, and then click apply. And it could be from 60 to maximum. So it's a minimum of 60 minutes and whatever the length, the duration. Again, let's bring the the grid to see exactly how this works. 60 to 90, 60 to 90, 90 to 120. So yeah, it's all of the tasks that are between 60 and whatever. I could put exactly 60 and click apply. This time, it will really give me only the tasks that have exactly like around 60 minutes or, 60 minutes, precisely 60 minutes. I think it is meant as around 60 minutes here. Okay. Yeah, so you can play with these whatever you want, and you can click reset. Then it's gonna bring again all of the tasks, and the table will show the 613 tasks that are fetched. All of the tasks will be in the table here. With right now, there's only these columns, but I'm planning on adding more columns like countries, like type of letters, credits, and stuff like that. So you're going to be able to not see them, not only see them in a table, but of course, it is synchronized between the map and the table. So if you see that when I move, there's the task highlights also on the map, because it's to show you where it is. And if I click one, then it selects it. So I can zoom in and see it and see all the details. I can select another one. It's going to bring me this one. All right. I can do a filter here for, let's say, only selected ridge, only ridge. I only want ridge task. Let's go. And okay, I only want ridge tasks that last between 45 to 60 minutes. Don't include tasks with no duration. Apply. 36 entries now. So 36 entries are on the map. If I unselect that, you can see, but sometimes it's not easy. But again, if I move, I can see all of the tasks on the map. And if I select one here on the map, it's gonna also select it in the table. So it's synchronized both ways. If I select one here, it's gonna select it on the map. Okay. So well, that's about it. No, that's not it. This grid here can be sorted by the column. You see the arrows right now. It's always sorted by the last update date from the most recent to the oldest one, but you can sort by difficulty, soaring type. It's only right now. It's a sort that has only a textual effect. So sorting by duration can be a little weird because it's textual. Right now it's okay because I don't have much, but if I remove, reset, apply, you'll see what I mean. And I reselect duration, you see one comes before two, so that's the textual sort, and it doesn't really make sense sometimes. All right, so I will try to have something that will work on duration at some point, but right now you can't really use that as a sort. But any other type it's always a textual sort. So if you want to sort by title, you can. If you want to sort by ID, you can. And the other thing is, let's say do apply again. It's gonna sort by updated. There's a search box here. The search box will search any text in all of the tasks that have been fetched in the table. So if I want to see only like AAT, for example, well, anything that has AAT in there will come out. So it says here one to four entries filtered from 279 total entries. Okay, I could search for SSC, for example. So 68 entries from the 279 that have been fetched. So you can play with the search here also. Although I do plan on having other filters here that will allow you to filter on other things. The search is quite nice here right now. It is functional. So you can click the grid table to make it visible and hide it. Apart from that, that's about it. Yeah, there's a big reset all. The reset all, it just resets all of the defaults for the filtering, and it reloads the page. So you have the 300 filters. There's no filter anymore applied on the map. All right. So yeah, that's about it for now. Like I said, I'm planning on adding more filtering capabilities and more columns to the grid. But I think at this point right now it's highly searchable right now, the task. And yeah, keep give me your feedback, suggestions, ideas in the comments below. And that's it. See you later. Bye bye.